Hey guys, it's Peter, Caleb, and we're just doing another live stream. It's Callanlof and Lizzie OL, and we're here to build this pirate ship for the 7th time, maybe the 8th. How many streams have we taken to build this thing? Oh, cut. Yeah.
Action.
What?
You're the director now.
Oh, I'm the director. Round beer. Yay. Great Quentin Mariana said he's home. And Green Grape said hello there. Hey, by Turu Studios. Welcome, y'all. Oh, it's good to see y'all here. We're clickbaiting. We're going to see if Daniel B, I'm back. We're going to see if we can get drama mongers. Just kidding.
Gosh.
Basically, this stupid stream is going to be about how much we don't care. We do not care about Ethan and Ela and iDubbbz and Anissa and all their drama. Even though I did watch the video today. So, I was up for iDubbbz upload and then Ethan's stream, and before that was on Just a Minx Loco stream. Nuts. That's the thing that is wild. I will talk about that. It's just wild. There was so much speculation as to who iDubbbz's target would be. And because today is Sam Hyde's birthday.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Yay, happy birthday, Sam Hyde. People, hey, wow, we got 50 viewers right off the bat. Maybe it did work. It's about time. Yeah, let's talk about drama.
Also thinks this live stream is where I'm going to get killed.
Oh no, I hope not. Lizzie, I'll be protecting you. I'm going to hold on to her. I'm going to hold on to her head so she doesn't get shot in the head. I've been traveling the world and recovering from illness, Daniel P. said. Sad to miss so many streams. Oh, no worries, Daniel P.
Back.
Thanks for popping in. Who are all those people? Oh yeah, don't worry, Vaituru. They're a bunch of goofballs on the internet.
25 now? Holy crap.
Yeah. Wait, what? Does it really? Yeah, we're concurrent viewers on our side is us saying 15. Well, maybe the clickbait really worked. They're all gonna leave in 10 minutes after we start voting on mods and stuff. But yeah, I will touch on it to start while they're here, so they can come and leave. And that's to say that it's just crazy that he did do H3 after just a week. Well, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since H3 called them out for not like sticking up in the midst of his him being reported to the CPS and stuff like that. It's just so wild to see the left, really far left kind of side of YouTube and Twitch go they're just all coming together against Ethan, even though Ethan's been a pretty loyal lefty. So I don't know, man. Maybe they'll drive him back to the right. We'll see. Everyone liked the live stream, Quentin Mariano says. Yeah, thank you, Quentin. What did Oso say? Callan, if the content cop was called Caleb Lang and it showed a picture of you leaving your house, would you watch his video? Yeah, 100%, dude. I would probably be like, I would probably be clenching my heart as I watch it, but I would watch it. I say elect Levok Va as the new mod. I agree. Levok Va is a great mod.
In the chat.
Yeah, woo, everyone's partying, yeah. My dog is crying next to me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, RoboBird. I hope she feels better.
Better give that dog a lot of love and kisses.
Also, Green Grape said, hey, I ain't no goofball. Me mods, I'm a goofy grape. Well, thank you for those contributions. Should I know who these people are? No, not really.
Don't worry, it's not gonna
If you liked drama YouTube in 2016, you would know them, but this is not 2016, and here we are 9, almost 10 years later, and these people have become shells of their former selves, which is weird because both of them were adults in 2016, though iDubbbz was a bit younger. Oh, it's a silly. We dropped to 9, so people got bored of my commentary. That's fine. I'm a party monster, Brick Studio said. Yeah, that sounds about right. Partying, yeah. For the Emperor, Quentin says.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Corpse Flat said, Ethan, I felt like he was deliberately catering towards certain communities, but also felt like he unironically tried to change as a person. Yeah, it does feel kind of like, okay, now it says Rebecca at 18, so I don't know what's going on. I do agree. Ethan's kind of gone through different phases. I don't know if it's... Well, I definitely say he ironically tried to change as a person. I just don't know if it's for the better, because... before he just avoided more political type things and just seemed like a generally happier person, and whenever he got into something sort of political, like even the humongous stuff or the Ken Bone stuff in the back in the day, those kind of memes, it was more so just sticking up for the individuals in cases where people were getting shouty and aggressive and rude, and not like making some kind of strong ideological statement. And then as he's kind of like gotten more curious and more like wanting to explore left-wing politics, it's not to say that it's bad that he got more left-wing. It's more so just annoying that he kind of let that replace a lot of his sense of humor, being kind of aloof. And also when you use it, when you get to the point where you feel like now you can't even look back at your old content, like his discussions with Jordan Peterson, without a political lens, and then you have to take those videos down, it's just kind of lame. So yeah, I don't really love Ethan, and I really don't care much for iDubbbz, so I have no dog in this fight, other than Ethan is technically more in the right because all these people have been dogging him. The reasons why they've dogged him at the beginning are selfish and understandable as far as defending themselves, but then taking it, their methods, some of them taking it to the level of calling Child Protective Services, saying that he abuses his kids, stuff like that. It's just kind of wild. These are just dumb drama YouTubers that I grew up with. And I liked their content back in the day. I feel like Ethan today wouldn't have supported Ken Bone. Probably not, but maybe it's also because later they found out Ken Bone had like creepy fetishes on Reddit. Have you heard the Tahu drama? No, Corpse Flat 6. I don't think I have heard the Tahu drama. Is this something that's brand new or what? This sounds exciting, and it's pertinent to our silly Bionicle channel. Maybe I'll have to rebrand the stream, the Tahu drama. Excuse me. Now that I've thoroughly disgusted you, what did he say?
Still
oh yeah,
ship.
Yeah. Part 8, or is this part 9? I think it's part 8.
Shut up.
Please don't let my warm-haired friends know I'm a gooner. Don't worry, Quentin, I won't. I've been building YouTubers' characters in my sort of building style, but I don't have any of the 2001 Bionicle pieces. But I can get creative with system breaks. So there you go. Now I'm curious to see which people you choose. Whoa, what a gulp. Totally hydrated. Yep. Yeah, Callan, swallow that. I also said, hey now. Hey now, guys. Come on now. Hey, foul. RoboBird had the best comment. Just foul.
I'm almost done.
That's not... Yeah, I know. I saw that. I wasn't even going to read that and to give it acknowledgement. It's just so nasty.
It engages the commenters, and it's funny because then
sex.
It'll bring people in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sex.
All right. Yeah, I know. Okay, the Tahu rejected his old Toe group because they were inefficient and went for a better team that can protect Matorns better. Do you think he's an egomaniac or right? Whoa, that's crazy. I did not hear this Tahu drama. I think that Tahu was probably overreacting a little bit, but I'm pretty sure Kopaka said something like he literally couldn't. He said something emasculating him. It was a little like, I think it was kind of inappropriate, and I don't want to. It's not worth repeating. It's a little too edgy, But Kopaka said something, and I think he and Liwa has been needling him on stream for like weeks on end. So I can kind of see why those two things kind of made him build up and blow his top like that. But yeah, I'm curious to see if he really is going to stick to that and get a new Toamata team.
Damn it.
Because it's definitely a bit of egomania, I think. But I think that maybe it's a lesson he needs to learn the hard way. I don't know. And it also feels a little justified. Maybe the other toe will learn not to be so mean, too. So, Tahu needs to get canceled in the next mod episode. That'd be fun. Can I please voice Bionicle Diddy? That would be cool, Brick Studio. I just need help with building Bionicle Diddy. I don't know how I want to make the Sean Combs Bionicle look like. Yeah. What was the sticking at my yacht for the diddler?
There you go.
That'll be the song that begins. Tahu really fell off after he found Reddit. Yeah, that's true. I think, honestly, he started engaging in like Reddit conversations where they were really calling all the other Toa toxic and just kind of glazing Tahu. Have you heard that term, glazing?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's okay.
I'll glaze you up, Lizzie.
Okay.
You're so cool and funny and smart and hot and good at building sets, even if it takes you over 8 hours to do it. You're amazing. Did you like my glaze job?
Yeah.
She said that very quietly. I don't know if any of you can hear her. I'm going to time out Goonton. Brick Studio said, whoa, wait a sec. Also, Corpse Flat said, yeah, I see that. Personally, I think he's thinking too highly of himself. He should be looking at other ways to improve the Toa Mystica. Yeah, that's true. But aren't there only like 3 Mystica? Mystica? So he just needs to help fix up Onua and Gali. Callan, could you smile off camera? There, I did it. Trust me. Hey, peoples. Jim Don's here. Yay.
Jim Don.
Our favorite AI bro. I mean, or just, he doesn't have to be our AI bro. He's just... Also, Z and the Furcorn said, hey, everybody, I'm Tyler the Creator. And I'm here to say today that I like to have fun. That's awesome, Z and the Furcorn.
Tyler the Creator.
I mean, Tyler the Creator? Yeah, sorry. Stop the mods abusing your power mods, Vituru Studio said. Yeah, maybe I need to steal Brick Studio's mod status. What did he do to deserve it? He's a stinker. What did Round Bear say? You too. He said ew to something. Maybe it was to the thought of Goonton. But wait, it looks like Quentin still has his chat ability. Or maybe it just came back. Maybe all his power comments just came in after being timed out for a minute. So I hope you learned your lesson, Quentin. Tahu joined a team with Job Iden, Barber, Swift, Fast, and Duck Drake. I do think it's funny to have like Tahu put together his own new team of characters. That could make for a funny episode. I'll have to think about how to do that. Oh wow, he hit 20. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Fill it in, Caleb. What? Whoa, what are you guys talking about? JK. Mod's going on a Makuta trip. Oh, what the world?
Guess I didn't cut it long enough, even though I followed the measurements.
No, if anything, it should be shorter, right?
Yeah. Should be.
Because otherwise it wouldn't have been like that. It's about when you say you live Lizzie, Callan. What? I think you mean love Lizzie. I love Lizzie. I'll say that. Tahu Drake, Brick Studio said, what? What are you guys even saying now? You have a reverse mod election. The winner loses mod status. It's a good idea, Round Bear. And since you've been good, I won't put you in the rank runnings. I'm gonna put Brick Studio. I'm gonna put Jim Don's been good too. Everyone else has actually been pretty good. Literally, Brick Studio is the only one. Oso's a goof though, so I don't know if he should lose mod status. We'll think about. Oh man, yeah, I don't know who to steal. I think I'm about to steal. I guess Daniel P's a mod. We could take, even though he hasn't done anything abusive either. Also, I think he left again. It is what it is. Oh, come on. So Drake means male duck, so the joke makes sense. Does it really? Bro, no freaking shot, Brick Studio says. Well, unfortunately, wait, what did Osa say? Scroll up, read it. Oh, gosh. Elizabeth makes donuts. Oh, shoot, I forgot the icing. Lizzie leaves to get some, and Callan walks in. Lizzie walks back in, and the donuts are iced. Don't worry, Lizzie. I used my blank instead. Is this a freaking question from... that sounds like a quiplash, doesn't it? Like a long-winded or a fill in the blank one. It's a little complicated for a quick quiplash question, but yeah, that sounds like a Jackbox Games question. Fill in the word for blank. And the obvious one is the C-W. Just kidding. C-U-M word. Put Oso Round Beer for suggesting. That's a suggestion, I suppose. Oso and Round Bear. Wow, Brick Studios is vying to not qualify. That is true. Round Bear did suggest it, though, so I don't know. Look out for that tank engine, McMock said calmly. Why did you say that in all caps if you said it calmly? That's my question for you.
It's like Dumbledore in the fourth movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He asked calmly. Smashes everything, pushes over Minerva, and...
Did you put that in the cup? Did you put your name in the goblet for?
No, Professor.
I wonder if they did like a chilled out take. It's kind of sad that he's dead.
Well, see, I think that's hopefully some things they're hoping to, fix in the new one that they're doing, but, they're not really fixing much if they're changing certain aspects of the
And nobody
entire
wants to
story.
see John Lithgow die.
Honestly,
spoilers if you've seen Harry Potter.
He's not the worst choice for Dumbledore, but I mean, there definitely could have been better. But you know what? I
He'll probably be fine. He's just a bad choice when you think about how the originals tried to get as many British people as possible.
Yeah.
And really, I think they did get entirely a British cast. There was no Americans in the whole thing.
No Americans.
But yeah. So they're reneging on that one. Is it millennials who put live, laugh, love signs in their homes?
Yep.
Corpse Flat 6 said. Who started that? Good question. I think it probably started a little before millennials, but millennials definitely do it. Oso says, Brickster said, I say we have a poll on who to permanently ban from the stream. That's not good. We don't want to ban anyone forever. Is that a Pirates of the Caribbean ship? Technically, yes. It's the Black Pearl, but it's not a licensed ship. It's just called the Black Pearl. So it's based off of the Disney ship, but it's not technically, this is a third-party set. It's not technically Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl. It's just a pirate ship called the Black Pearl. So now you know.
So I'm just gonna super glue these pieces because it's pissing me off. The rods keep coming out.
That's wild. I'm sorry. Sentimus is here. Oh, hey, he's a mod too. Should we steal his mod? Welcome, Sentimus. Live, laugh, LOF. I like that. Lizzie, get me that mat. Please, get that mat for our front door. I vote Mi'kmaq gets Mi'kmaq back. Ooh, that's interesting. But that's Mi'kmaq's Insanity channel saying that on behalf of Mi'kmaq. And Mi'kmaq is operating both channels as he watches.
He would never do that.
No, yeah, maybe it's his buddy who runs the Mi'kmaq's Insanity channel. It definitely wouldn't be him. Live, laugh, Liz. I like that one too. Live, laugh, Lizzie.
Live, laugh, Liz.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Riv, Raff. It's the Asian version. Sorry for the racist joke, guys. No problem, my friend. And I might add that your ADHD is on fire today. Thank you, McMox Insanity. Wow, when you guys are sending such freaking ADHD messages, what am I supposed to do? You guys are just barraging me. Yours as well. Gosh, McMox literally just talking to himself. This is wild. Live Laugh Liwa, Vituru Studio says. I like that one. Okay. Just put a mirror on that.
So you want to know what I screwed up?
Why'd you screw up?
I forgot I had all these smaller chords and this big long one.
Yeah.
And I cut the long one that I needed.
What?
Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna make it work. Well, I can make that work. Is there something that goes?
Oh no. Also, what the heck is that little emoji thing that Brick Studios did? Looks like, is that like a little sad mosquito? What the heck is?
At first.
It looks more. If anything, it looks more like the Fear from the Inside Out movies, who they recast in the sequel because they couldn't get Bill Hader back.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I guess they decided they didn't feel like paying them. I think that happened with Mindy Kaling because she was Envy. So they're like, we're replacing you too. Could we have 1 minute moment of silence for Gaw Gura's graduation, Callan and Frizzy? How about 1 second? Alright, Gaw Gura. Congratulations on your graduation. Blah. I like Lincoln Logs, since Miss Prime said. You know what? I do too. We used to have a bunch of them when I was kids, and I had fun playing with those.
When you were kids?
When I was a young chitlin, my daddy put a video on the Facebook internet site. Well, he put a video up where I was wandering around playing an Easter egg hunt when I was not but 4 years old. I was just 4 years old to run my Easter egg hunt. And we had a good time. We found eggs. I found an egg in a car in the flap that protects the oil. You know what I'm talking about? The oil flap. I found an egg in there and it fell on the ground, and I said, wow, money, because they filled the egg with some change. Y'all understand a word I'm saying to you now? I'm trying out this voice. It's going to be the new Callanlof personality. This is Jube's dad's voice. Jube's dad's voice. He's a bit lower.
Jube when he's in
when I talk to Jube, hey Dad, what you doing? That literally, that's sort of like a mix of Jube and Bobby Hill. Now Bobby, hi, I'm your pappy, and I think you're gonna be a girl. Cute like roosters. Thank you, Corpse Flat 6. I'm a little girl. Those videos are fun to find if you look hard enough. Oh yeah, thanks Oso. I'm glad you were able to find. Taraga Callan, Z and the Furcorn said. This Callanlof sounds dumb. Oh, that's a really bigoted thing to say, Brick Studio. Just because you have a southern accent makes you dumb. That's not cool. Like, some people talk with a southern drawl and they're really smart. Like Frank Underwood, the fictional character in House of Cards. He's smart. He may be fictional, but he's smart. Yeah, don't call out my fictional things. I was going to call Kellen found an egg, but it was a real egg, and it was left out for so long it smells like butt. Whoa, Cinemas. I don't know if I like that. Jim Dodd said, hey, Kellen, what's your opinion on 3D printed Bionicle parts? Because I want to buy a bunch of the Metro head parts off of King Siderac store and make some Toamata in the style of Toametru. Oh, yeah. I don't mind them. I think the texture is a bit obvious. They definitely don't look... If we're talking quality, they're definitely worse than, like, resin casting or whatever other, whatever molding and machines they use for Kenny and his molded masks are. Sorry. But yeah, The textures look worse, but at least they're still fun. And like I don't mind them. I have some of the textures from 3D printed masks I've bought from people that are pretty obvious in my videos, but they don't look that bad, especially from a distance. So it's fine. I actually got I placed an order for some parts from King Sidorak, and I've received no update as to when I'll get them. So I might.
Shut up, Oso.
What do you say, Lizzie? Why are your elbows looking ashy? What is that about? Ashy.
Well, I was doing this, my elbow was like right in the camera.
Oh, what a nasty guy. Also a Constantine. Let's not forget he's a very southern scholar, supernatural. Oh yeah, John Constantine. Yeah, the DC character. He's also fictional though. Oh, so are you going to be on Discord? Sentimus asks. Ooh. Rise said, Count, have you seen the canceled Tohunga sets someone dug up from 2001? I think I saw a picture of those being shared, but I didn't know what that picture was, so I think I did. Sounds fun. I need to look at them, but yeah, I'm not surprised they just canceled them. I wish they did more. My order to King Sidorak took months, and I had to bug him a couple of times for it. Yeah, oh well. I might throw in another order so that he sends it in once, but I don't know if that'll work. I hope it'll work, because I did realize that there might be one other pair of pieces that I'd like to get. Callan, can we have a 7-second moment of silence for my face? Alright, this is for Oso's face. Rest in peace. Lizzie did sigh in frustration, but we're just going to count it.
Hey, you said 1 second, and that was a lot.
7 seconds. 7. I said 7. Listen, woman.
No.
I might join Sentimus, but with Callan streaming, it might be just me in bed with the Lord of Fire for the night. Whoa. Steamy, so freaking steamy. Mi'kmaq's insanity. We, the Mick Hive Mind, shall smite the questioning the power of a true southerner hillbilly being. Is that so, Mi'kmaq's insanity? Wow. Roundbear says, Callan, what would you do if a wizard cursed you to be bald, not even eyebrows, and the only way to bring your hair back... Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't think the question was that boring, but I did yawn in the middle of it, sorry. But the only way to bring my hair back from... is to eat a spoonful of sand every month. And how does that work? Do I get my hair back instantly once I have the spoonful of sand, and then does it just start falling out over the course of, like, how does that work? Do I keep the hair for a whole month, and then if I go a whole month without eating sand, does it then all come out? And then I have to eat sand again? Is that how it works? I need this explanation. It's a good hypothetical question, though. We, the Southern Wizards, cast Baldness X10, Mi'kmaq says. Really? Well, you go and do that, I suppose, then. Oh, yeah, I'm going to see if I can, like, lie down, if that'll make me more comfortable. Hey guys, we, the Southern Wizards, I read that already, disappears suddenly without warning with no sand. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like, let's say it happens at the 15th of the month. If I eat my sand at the 15th of the month, nothing happens. I keep my hair. But then the next month, the 15th, I don't eat my sand. I wake up the next day and it's all fallen out. Is it all like physical there around me when it falls out? Can I like at least use the hair to like sell it for a wig or something?
Or does it just poof out of
Or yeah, that would be interesting if it pops out of existence, because it could be a cool industry if I could like wait a day after the 15th, then my hair all falls out, take it and like try and sell it, or even like be able to sell it after every couple of months, so that I have enough. Yeah, make a little profit, and then I assume my hair immediately grows back, or does it not immediately grow back? No, Round Bear destroyed my side hustle. He said gone into non-existence. I don't like that. Does it like? It would be kind of cool if it like just visually like sucked in. Can you imagine like your hair like all sucking inside your head?
Oh, like
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, kind of like spikes. That'd be wild.
Lizzie, would you rather have 400?
Wait,
grains?
is it in the mic?
Lizzie, would you rather have 400 grains of annoying on your side of the bed, or one thumping, bumping brown dance spider randomly appear next to your face once a month for the rest of the year? Okay, chill, hold on.
You censored spider.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, you're thinking. Sorry. Okay. She's thinking, guys. She's really thinking about the answer.
Okay, you gave a time frame on the spider. Is there a time frame on the grains of annoying?
Yeah, give the time frame. Come on, man. Make it consistent. Oh no, my God, you're getting bad. Sorry, guys. Caleb, do you smoke tree weed with Liwa? I do not, and I don't think I would ever do that. I'm just not interested in tree weed. I think hillbilly themed Power Rangers with that one as their battle call. That would be so cool. Power Rangers roar! Dino Thunder Rangers, let's go! I would love I love the Dino Thunder. If you guys cared to know my favorite era of Power Rangers, it's Dino Thunder. I like Dino Thunder. It's pretty good. We do not care. Is that dilemma caused by the same wizard? Brown Bear said. That is a good question. I would assume it would be. Oso said the grains of annoying are all over your side of the bed. You could get rid of them, but 400, that would be potentially a week of not being able to sleep. Interesting, Oso said.
Hi, Sentimus.
I mean, I said interesting, and Oso said that in the chat. Sentiment said, hello, that's so nice. How?
Alright, maybe... Oh, so here's the thing. As a mother, I'm used to sleep deprivation now, so I can handle getting rid of the grains of annoying.
Also, she doesn't sleep in her bed half the time either, so she could just move into the little couch unless the grains of sand follow her.
Oh.
Do the grains of sand follow her wherever she goes?
That one kid
Yeah, Pigpen. Hey, don't say that one kid. Don't disrespect Pigpen like that. What the heck? It's not been a while. You watched the cartoon like a week ago. Less than. That's right. I suppose I'll give you that one. That's true. But Christmas isn't that long ago, and they say Pigpen's name in that one.
You gotta remember that the postpartum brain is not very good at remembering.
Hey Lizzie, we have our Katie. What's her name? Fitch. We were. Billy Hunter said redhead chick hot AF. Wow.
I'm flattered. I'm taken, but I'm flattered.
Yeah, let's move the camera so redhead chick is in the frame. We need our hot babezilla. Oh.
Okay, so half the grains of sand follow her, and everyone start to call her Liz Pen.
Oh no!
Wait. Get rid of them at some point. So.
Wait, 1 sec. Hello, we're on a little live stream. Yeah, we'll call you in a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'll try and get an answer. All right. Love you. Bye.
Also says half the grains would follow me, but you said I could get rid of them eventually.
Oh yeah, Osa said hi, Mom.
So yeah, I'll take the 400 grains of annoying because I will eventually get rid of them. The spider, I know it would just be for the rest of the year, but the condition I'm in right now, I would probably pee on site if that happened, so I would not want that.
Mickbox's going wild, jumping between his 2 different accounts. God bless him. He is really going. Callan, have you ever committed Accelera Matoran slaughter and gone to Biocourt for it? Not yet. But I've definitely gone to court for tickets in the real world for driving. I went to court. Yeah, I had to get my points knocked off, so I had to make a court appearance. Whoa, apparently we have 25 people watching. Yes? Is the ship done?
Nice.
What? Whoa.
Okay, you guys get a good view of this.
Wait, what about those bricks? Those are extra? Huh? Those are extras?
Yeah.
Bricks like that typically aren't
Well,
extras.
they're extras, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Alright.
Whoa. She did it,
I told
guys.
you it wasn't gonna break me this time.
Ain't nothing gonna break my side. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Yay! Everybody, Callan, can we watch the trial? No. It was literally just one of these, like, they send like 10 people in a row. Like one of the people ahead of me was like, I think he was trying to get issues reduced on 2 tickets that he got in like a 10-minute span. He got a ticket and then drove right off and got another ticket from, I think, another officer. Either that or it was the same officer saw that he just zoomed off immediately after getting his ticket.
I kind of feel bad for him. That's very unlucky.
Yeah.
Oso says, congratulations on finishing the black. The Black Pearl.
Oh, yeah. Daniel P. said, how many Lego, Bionicle, or other brick type sets do you own? A lot. I have every Bionicle set in existence and duplicates of them for mocks and stuff. So not every set, of course, but I definitely have duplicates of a lot of sets. So I probably have at least 800, 900 Bionicles. At least probably I'm probably in the 1300s of Bionicles. I don't know. I need to yeah way more than 100. I've got a lot of Bionicles. I got a whole shelf full of all just the official sets, and those aren't even all the mocks. And our collection is only expanding. Lizzie and I are going to be working on a new mock for her that she designed entirely herself. And we're ordering the pieces from Bricknut, so they won't be real, but they'll still look good because they're... Thank you, We Bricks Evil China. Decent quality plastic, though. Holy shizwizzle, Caleb Vituru said. Well, where do you keep them all? A lot of them I've started to keep them in bags, taken apart at this point because I'm running out of room.
We'll clear out that room for something else kind of special soon.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to take down my whole shelf of Bionicle, sadly. But I got a smaller shelf that I'll still keep up, I think. That's right there. Toa Lizzie? I might make a Toa Lizzie at some point. No?
Oh,
One point.
I thought he was guessing. I was saying no, it's not.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not Bionicle. Sorry, guys. It's something Lizzie's more interested in. It's a Lizzie themed.
It's something that I'm going to be displaying at the next convention we go to. Lord willing.
Yeah, well, it'll be in October, so we should have plenty of time. You must finish watching the video, McMock says. Oh, we gotta watch his video where he plays games.
He says, how many good guys 2006 do you have? Sit around there.
Like how many of the sets? Just from Good Guy. Sorry, how many of the Good Guy figure? I don't think I ever bought an official one. So I built one with the parts that I have. But yeah, I literally just have one standing. I think I did a review for it a few years ago, but it's been a minute. Daniel P, don't believe his lies. He doesn't have every set. He doesn't have Quake Beast. Okay, I don't have the stupid G2 sets, but those don't freaking count. I don't have the... I don't care about the second generation. I'm only getting the first one.
Hi, Serge. You're actually on time. We're about to end the stream.
Well, we could end the stream. my mom's wondering if you got an update from your folks.
I did.
So we probably should end it in the next 10-15 minutes, so we catch them before they go to bed. But it also has been a really short stream. It feels like fairly packed in. We've had a lot of engagement. But yeah, Lizzie finally finished it. It only took 40 minutes. Yay! Not even. It was like 30. Oh yeah, we got to do the lights. Let's turn the lights on. Let me get one of the battery packs that already has batteries in it. Gosh.
Goodbye, everyone. Quentin, we're not leaving yet. It's a joke. Okay. The funny video is 9 minutes. Okay, cool.
All right. We have the battery pack.
All right. All this stuff.
Yeah, these little battery packs are cool for like lighting up stuff. I need to use some of these cool light up pieces that I've gotten from Jay and Bricklayer and like work them into some of my Bionicle builds. Whoa! Especially this one. This has cool yellow lights. That's awesome. The fires look really nice. And the red light inside? What's the red light inside attached to? It's just the...
Probably a candle or something inside, or like the lighting of the...
You can take the tops off, right? Take the top.
I'm gonna break it.
Let me see if I can do it. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, it's like a whole thing you take off.
It's the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, that work.
Yeah, I guess so. If you want to hold the mic, I might play with it for a sec. Because I want to see what's in the bag.
Here, you play with that camera then.
Okay. Callan, what did you do? I didn't do nothing yet. Relax.
Yet.
Yeah.
Ain't seen nothing
So-
yet.
Oh, I see where the crack is. I think.
No, that's
That's
just
not. That's just a
separation.
normal crack.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What in the world? Alright, let me lift it higher. Hi guys, if you're
Oh,
seeing.
good night, Daniel P. He says.
Bye, Daniel P. Godspeed.
Black Clover ship said sentiments.
Why is it angled like that?
What?
This like, that's just weird. Oh yeah, it can be straight, but it tilts, so it just looks odd the way it sits.
Oso says, Lizzie, next time you go shopping with Peter, send me the raw footage. We need to start the Lady of Fire channel. We'll split monetization 60-40. My favor to you.
Oh, okay, guys. Here,
Thanks.
actually, it just opens at the back like that.
Oh,
That's pretty easy.
that's right, yeah.
But this piece is not sitting right. Oh no! And now I broke it.
TKD Mike! He
Yay.
says, is the ship sinking? No, but I finally finished it. This is our...
What? Oh, I'm afraid that.
This is the 8th stream of me working on this thing. Mike, you missed it last stream.
She had
This
like
thing broke me. I actually ended up crying, basically, at some point. It's worth a rewatch if you want to see me cry.
This is not the most stable thing. Wait, what in the world? There's... Are you sure some of those bricks don't go on the wall around that?
Uh-huh.
I gotta look at the instructions. Because that's wild. If there's no surrounding there for the door, that doesn't make any sense. Fear not.
I'm fearing. I already
Fear
broke
not.
this ship once, and then it broke me. Oh gosh. Lizzie and Caleb are still solid as ever at TKD Mike said oh, so thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to think so.
What in the
My
world?
sanity, not so much, but that's okay. TKD Mike said ouch. Yeah.
I gotta see how you did
I've
this.
seen you cry in real life enough, yeah.
Ooh.
Rip. Caleb, look out on Discord. You will see confidential files on how to build Vituru, says Vituru Studios.
Interesting.
TKD Mike said, someone break some champagne on the ship. That's right. Break open a bottle of champagne.
So wait, yeah, the windows are there, but you're missing bricks that are supposed to be at the top.
No.
At the very least, yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be in line with the door, top of the door, and they're not. Well, they're not now.
What are you talking about? Where?
Look, see? These bricks are in line with the top of the door. As you see, they're not...
You know what? That's probably... When I broke it,
You know,
those pieces probably flew out, and I just...
now are they brown bricks? Because they're either the brown or the black. How many black
Gotta
ones?
be the black ones, right?
I assume.
There's only one brown one. Nope, there are 2 brown ones, but there are also 2 black ones.
Yeah, they're 2 black ones.
We've all seen Lizzie break down. Shut up, Osa. Caleb, grab a beer from the fridge and smash it on the... We don't have any beer right now.
I like that Lizzie is like, no, these pieces are definitely not part of the build, and then they're definitely part of the build.
You gotta remember, I broke this at some point, so you can't trust me. Oh my gosh.
What is wrong with you?
It tipped! I thought all the work that I put in for hours. It's just broken. Oso says, Callan, pretend this is a body cam footage. Put your head on the bed and look like Floyd, and Lizzie look aggressive in this small webcam.
Like George.
No!
That's annoying.
Okay, I'm washing my hands of this set now.
Yeah.
It was fun to build, even though it broke me last stream. But if you mess it up, that's on you.
Well, considering you messed it up because you never built it right, then...
I mean, like, if for some reason it falls apart right now.
Yeah, because you didn't build it right. But good effort, though.
Sentimus says, we have all seen Lizzie break it down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Turn down for what?
Is this really, like, it doesn't overhang? Like, what the what in the world?
Getting all hot again.
It does overhang. You're such a nut. You really messed
Can
this
we
build
deport
up.
anyone who breaks the ship to El Salvador? I think that's a fair sentence. So TKD Mike, you missed it. We had the opposite of Katie Fitch in the chat a little while ago.
And then he just dipped.
He said one thing and then he's gone. Or he's still here and does not say anything. But he said redhead chick hot AF and did like the sweating emoji.
Oh shit, all the arrows fell out. Oh well.
Oh well.
And the piece of course that I wanted to fall out didn't.
Callan, you should take some initiative. Contact Oni NG and get him to partner with your employer, and together make Oni plays you minted coins. I would sincerely buy one, says Oso.
That would be cool.
That would be fun.
Unfortunately, I just we generally make designs for people who buy in bulk, and I just cannot imagine people buying more than like 5 Oni and G coins at a time. Maybe there'd be a wild person who'd get 100 or so, but we're looking at people who are buying like upwards of, not all our customer base, of course, because that's we have a lot of customers and many of them are.
Sentiment says, Callan, is the ship a female? Asking for myself.
Sorry, he was asking that earlier. Yes, it is a female, just because all ships are female. If you didn't know that, that's pirate lore.
Yeah, they always call their ship she.
She's a beaut.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. No, don't tell me it's breaking. Don't tell me.
It is. Because you messed.
I messed it up.
Yeah.
Who's been fiddling with it for the past 2 minutes?
I didn't fiddle with this part.
You fiddled with the ship in general.
Yeah, but not the part that was breaking.
Oso says, I feel like Zach would be more likely to buy gold coins in bulk. Smiling Friend coins would also be sick.
That's true. This is really a weird construction here.
Yeah, that was the part that was breaking me last stream.
Yeah, that's
because everything was falling apart and I was falling apart. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Can you lift this up?
Oh. Here, let me take this Let me move this out of the way.
Yeah, this is a really odd and not super stable construction. I do not get this.
Oso
So
said,
I sympathize with you.
Oso says, Callan's been diddling the minors in general. No, he hasn't.
Whoa.
My husband would never.
What in the frick? Oh, that's such BS. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Like, how in the world am I supposed to center this right? It's technically secure now, but it's not centered. This bag is on the last nerve. It's like freaking digging into my...
If Aurora accidentally breaks the ship, Lizzie might skin her alive.
Yeah.
She actually, like, attacked Caleb's head tonight.
Yeah.
She was sitting in his gaming chair, and he was like, oh, cute. And so he sat on the ground in front of the chair and was, like, petting her and being all sweet. And she was like...
She was enjoying it.
She was hang happy. And then,
she usually gets to a point where she gets kind of done.
Yeah, she's like, okay, I had enough. She's kind of backing up a little bit. And then Callan puts his head down like this. And then Aurora, like, near her face. And she waits a couple of seconds. And all of a sudden just goes... And, like, claws at it. It looks like she bit his head, but I guess she didn't. And then she went and hissed and jumped down. It was crazy. Like, ugh. And she just walked out of the room all nonchalant. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Yeah, she's naughty.
Okay, I think I got it. That's such a bad way to construct that. Yeah, I definitely got to call that out. Some odd building techniques. I mean, that's still better than a lot of what was on the unicorn.
So
I gotta give him.
Goes, yeah, right there. But this has to go inside this whole thing.
Right.
Oops.
How does it attach?
Hold on.
Wait, let me just look at how it attaches, and then I can bend it in there.
Oso paid $2 and says, I hate the effing Chinese a-holes who made this. Oh my gosh.
That is
Oso.
a little dramatic. Little dramatic, Oso. Just saying. I think they did it. I think they did a good job.
Oh. Now I gotta put this piece.
Well, not yet. I need to fix this whole thing and try and get this in here. How in the world? I need you to entertain the chat while I'm...
Well, they're not saying anything now.
They're not saying anything?
Well, I think Quentin might have said something about conquesting it, and Rammer said, Quentin, what did we say about conquesting it? I'm going to give you a stern look. Oh, here's the culprit now. Aurora. Did you attack Daddy earlier?
My daddy. I renounced daddyhood. Where are the little black
face?
Oh.
Ugh.
Where in the world? All these little things are now all missing.
Yeah. Oh.
Where in the world are those little pieces?
Osoids were probably my ancestors. Yup. Probably. Vitur says, Callan, start a Bitcoin called Matacoin.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
There's one of them.
I'm just not looking. It's not gonna look. It's gonna hurt.
It's fine.
Okay. Vitur says, my ancestors tried to capture Mexico.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Oh
Did it work?
Oso says, Aurora only attacked Callan because she's black. They're typically bad luck.
Whoa.
Oso! No!
That's not.
Mike says, Oso, you're gonna start a race war with that talk. Yeah.
Oh no.
Mike says, part 9, let's go.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Where in the world is the fourth one? Ugh. So I'm not even realizing that the back can open.
Oh, excuse me. Lizzie, what would you... Brown Bear says, Lizzie, what would you do if the wizard cursed you to be bald, and the only way to bring back both yours and Callan's hair was for Callan to go find Ben Cossey and give him a passionate kiss?
Aw.
I'd be okay with that.
You would be okay with me kissing Ben Cossey?
If it's one time only to bring back both of our hair, that's fine. Oso says, what? Black cats are bad luck. I think that's how you say it. Well, my little girl isn't bad luck. She's a good girl. Even though she was naughty tonight. Naughty girl. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Quentin says, Oso said I'm racist because I put up a picture of Space Marina intensifying with black rage. Oh my gosh. Baichuru says, I'm like 12% Spanish and 88% Australian, man. Nice.
Cool.
McMonk says, Lizzie, watch the new video. It's just me messing with VR setting and being amazed about VR. It's about Half-Life 2 VR.
Cool. Why do you care about us to watch, like, you playing video games? Like, you're not even just alone? This is not compelling Bionicle content.
You never said it was Bionicle.
I know, which is why I want to watch it. I want to watch Bionicle stuff.
Okay. If Callan humped the ship at the end, I wouldn't be upset, said Oso.
Well, you may be in for quite the surprise.
If you do that, it's going to break. And when it breaks, I'm going to cry.
Okay. Are you hoping, can you keep an eye out for that little piece? That I'm not seeing it anywhere. This thing.
Have you checked down here? Down there?
Pretty sure.
Ow.
I'm not feeling it.
Lizzie, what was the most painful moment with Aurora? She actually bit me.
On her arm, yeah.
On my arm, like fully.
Oh, there it is. It actually knocked the side wall off, but I found it.
It happened while I was pregnant with Peter. You know, after years of having her. But I will say, we were housing another cat at the time, and I was pregnant, and so she was like not in her zone. You know, everything was going strange. Everything was strange. Everything was different. She was not happy. And I picked her up for some reason, and she just chomped like big into my arm.
Bigly.
I was fine, thankfully. It wasn't like so deep, but definitely broke skin. But yeah, it sucked. But you know what? I knew she was just pissed off because she'd had enough. But yeah.
Lizzie learned a valuable lesson that day.
Well, I'll say, out of everyone in his family, I'm glad she bit me, because anyone else, I'd be like, okay, something's going to have to change.
Freaking.
Oso says, Lizzie, if Aurora bit your arm but her eyes dilated like the cat that bit the red, sweet, succulent, juicy part of the watermelon, would you be frightened? Possibly, if this happened again. I say long hair is completely unnecessary, says Sentimus. Oh, he says nada with the hair. Aside from the appendix, hair is probably the most needless part of the human body. I mean, depends on the hair. Because different body hair helps protect the skin barrier and other parts like of skin and body stuff. But like head hair, that's more cosmetic, I suppose. My ideal girlfriend is that she's a fan of Warhammer 40k. Warframe Bionicle. This is Quentin.
Wow.
TKD Mike said, I forget, did you get Aurora as a kitten? I did. She was only like 4 months old or something. She was teeny tiny. It's funny, today I was actually looking at some pictures of her when I first got her. And she was a little baby.
How cute.
And I was like, that's my little girl. She was so little. Oso says, Callan, what's the longest you would let your hair grow?
Not that long. I let it go a little bit a few months ago, and it was. I just get lazy about getting haircuts because I just don't like spending money.
And it's a whole thing in the day that you have to drive out of the way for.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of haircuts places that are. Oh my gosh! Why does every time something breaks off, it falls in a part of that is really hard to like dig out? Maybe if you built this right the first time, this wouldn't be a problem. But I literally have to keep taking these parts of it apart because I have to go in and fix this. And the worst part is I don't even know where those 2 brown bricks go. So there's still more to do even after I figure this out. I think maybe we need to go back to you talking to people and me actually building, because this shiz is getting ridiculous.
Are you finished? Blaming me
for all my problems?
Yep.
Wait, actually no. You did a bad job. And I'm disappointed.
Anyway, Oso says, Lizzie, if you saw Callan, he looked very handsome, but he was walking in a way that spider made you think he was zesty. Would you call him out? No, because I know he's not zesty, and who cares what anyone else thinks?
Thank you. But a spider thinks I'm zesty?
Oh, McMuck says, also because I didn't hear Lizzie talk about it, Callan, you do know that you're my idol, right? What you say is my gospel.
Oh, McMuck. You're sweet, but you need a better idol.
Oh, man. Oso says, fight, tight.
You're a nut, Oso.
McMuck says, oh shit, Lizzie's pissed. That's called abuse, says Quentin Mariano.
Oh no.
Sentiment says, hey Callan, can you put a cute bunny costume on the ship?
Like just a minifig with a bunny costume? I could do that. I actually do have a minifig. A bunny costume.
Oso says, I hid Spider in there so Lizzie would get scared.
Oh,
So
nice.
Oso, I actually took your suggestion from last stream and I wrote your name on a piece of tape as well, and I hid it in the room, and I don't think Callan's ever gonna find it.
Yeah, probably not.
Because he's not gonna look for it.
Nope. Don't care.
Even though, like, I put it at a pretty good spot.
I don't care.
He doesn't care about me having fun.
I mean, no, I don't. If you have fun hiding it, go for it. But I'm not gonna look for it. You look for it.
McMuck says, I mean, after that fight, I'm questioning the Callan code. It wasn't a fight.
The Callan code? What's the Callan?
Hey, Aurora. When you were blaming me for everything.
Well, there's no code. It's literally just truth when I'm...
McMuck says, let me read the Callan commandments. Thou shalt not spam.
That's a good one. That was my favorite one, actually.
Sentiment said, I meant the ship wearing the costume.
Oh. You want a ship to wear a costume? That's a interesting design choice.
McMuck says, thou shalt not be sexist. Times broken, times 100.
Yep.
Vituru says, ugh, why do noodles take so long to cook? Depends on the noodle. I mean, if it's like a really thin pasta like ramen or angel hair, it's done in under like 8 minutes. Oso says, now I'm a part of your room. Callan, but what if the paper with my name on it only made your life worse and worse? Would you find it then?
No.
Oh, so you were correct in doing THEN. Don't worry.
I would just go with the flow. I would pray to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that he would counter your evil, demonic ways. Something like that.
Mike says, what are the chances Callan breaks the ship tonight? Also, what are the chances Lizzie has a life insurance policy on him?
I don't know.
That's great. We don't have life insurance because we can't afford that stuff.
Yeah, we got no money.
I don't know if I've told you guys, but like, I can't remember if I did.
Lizzie put us in tons of debt, basically.
We didn't.
I'm just kidding.
I wasn't even talk about that.
I just thought I'd steal your thunder and say
I was gonna say that a few weeks, well, a little over a month ago. Oh, someone from my high school days, not anybody who actually went to our high school, like it was a friend I had while in high school.
How are these pieces supposed to actually keep it secured from the bottom if they pop out?
I don't know. Anyway, this guy, he was a pretty good friend with like some friend groups that I had in a youth choir, and but you know, hadn't spoken to him in years afterwards because you move on, you know, you grow up, whatever. But you know, still care about him. He's a friend on Facebook. I'll like post her once in a while. Anyway, he called me out of the blue, but it was under his wife's mom's name, like registered under her name. So I guess
What the heck?
they're under her phone plan, which is not uncommon. I'm still under my mom's phone plan. Sometimes people will get a call from my mom's name and it's my phone number. I gotta change that at some point. I'm almost 30. Anyway, he called me and I didn't answer because I was working, and it was a message saying like, hey Lizzie, I'm just reaching out, wondering how you're doing. I'd love to call and catch up and, you know, see how life's treating you. I'm like, oh, sweet. So we figure out time to call like the next week. And, you know, he does a little bit of small talk reminiscing about the good old days, and then smoothly segues into life insurance stuff and financing. And I'm like, wow, I'm a sucker. I should have known. But yeah, it's just sad that, well, he keeps on trying to, like, not keeps on, but he's called a couple times since, and I've been working, and then he sent a text saying, hey Liz, I need to talk to you, call me back. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, I'm sorry, I know what your job is. And he's been doing the exact same to like everybody else that was in that youth choir too.
Have they all been like talking about it? Yeah,
it's like he doesn't think that some people still stay in touch. Like Katie, she's been messaging me and just being like, how did you get him to stop calling you? He keeps calling. I'm like, I don't know. So that's fun. Anyway.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Mike says, damn, Lizzie, you still have that bad gambling habit from high school? Yeah, sorry.
You were a gambler?
No. Although I did go to a casino once, and I used a slot machine like one time, and I got like $400 from one pull, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. Sorry, moving on. Osa says, Lizzie, if somebody PayPal'd you $2,000 but said you had to stay silent and break the ship, then run as fast as you could out of the house, would you be really scared if Callan chased you angrily?
Grr.
I'd be scared.
Where in the world did this piece go? Do you remember? That's the other problem. When something breaks off.
Maybe on the bottom somewhere?
I didn't build this thing.
It's all falling apart.
Yeah.
I mean, I could stay silent. I could just write it on my phone or on a piece of paper what happened and show him the receipts. So, Oh, Osa says he was going to hit you. You can't say anything. Well, I'm not saying anything.
Who's gonna hit you?
Sentiment says Callan can afford lots of legit and fake Lego sets, but can't afford life insurance. Priorities.
These are given me for free. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, frick.
Vitru says, Callan, if I drove to your house in my 2009 Ford AU Falcon and stole all your Bionicles, would you run down the street and chase me? Probably.
I mean, I don't think you could steal them all in one. Let me put it this way: if you stole my Bionicles, you'd have to load them into a truck, so I would have to chase down the truck.
Oh my gosh, someone popped on and says, oh, KYC KROX. I don't know how to kick rock. That's how you're going to say your name. They said iDubbbz fell off after he cucked himself.
Yes, correct. That's basically all that needs to be said about that topic, which we basically already touched on in here. This goes. Elizabeth, can you help me out as far as some of these? Okay, wait, never mind. This goes here.
One of our classmates tried getting me into an MLM 2 weeks after graduation. Said Mike, "Oh my gosh, yeah, it was one of the girls, wasn't it?" Osa says, in all caps, I want TKD, Mike, and Lizzie to be 18 again, and I want the world to go back in time but retain all of their memories from now. All of their memories. Now.
Whoa.
Mike says, please no, Oso. I don't want to relive any of that drama. Me neither.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't the worst years of life, but, like...
Those were the best years of my life.
They weren't the best.
Back in the summer of 69.
It was high school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oso says, Lizzie, push the effing wire all the way into the mic for F's sake. I'm sorry. It doesn't go all the way in.
Yeah, that's the way it's designed. It's not... I need to get a new microphone.
Batur says, no, Callan, my Ford AU Falcon can fit anything in the trunk.
Whoa.
Have you seen this man's stock?
Well, all I'm saying, okay, not necessarily a truck. Okay, I'm saying you need a vehicle. You couldn't run off with my Bionicle. That was my point.
CK Mike says, surprisingly, no, it was a dude. I could probably guess who it was in 4 names, but I'm not gonna out them. Don't worry.
Not gonna dox them.
Hey, Callan. Would you do a smash or pass with every boat and ship from Pirates of the Caribbean movies?
No. I mean, I guess a smash and pass would literally just be which one would I drive into the rocks, or which one would I sail the 7 seas?
Yeah.
Not.
Nick Fox says the Callan code is in DMs. Yes, I read that.
Seriously? Thank you. Oh, this is such BS.
Yeah.
These stupid... How do these always... Okay, to be fair, I thought they would stick a little bit better. Who designed... Oh yeah, a bunch of dumb Chinese people.
Caleb, we're live.
That's alright.
Mike says, high school with Lizzie was definitely fun, but the drama and love triangles was way too stressful and dumb. Yeah.
Why in the... Who...
Nick Muck said, this is such BS, Callan says calmly.
How in the world does that come off the joint? Oh, like, this is not even remotely... these pieces should not be popping off like this. This is just ridiculous.
Pop-opsis. Osa says, Callan, if Lizzie had a cousin her age that looked exactly like her and you found out the two have been swapping every week living with you, would you be upset with him and Lizzie? Him.
No comment.
Nah. Sentimus Prime says, is Callan fisting the boat?
I am.
In a way. Mike says, Oso, him as in a male cousin?
Oh, that was one,
yeah, probably.
Okay, so where the heck does this piece go?
Good question. Where's the book?
You don't remember?
It's funny, all the redheads in my family are all women.
This is the... Oh, my gosh. I wish you remembered these things. I'm generally... To be fair, yeah, you have been building this over the course of how many weeks?
and I'm not Lego minded as much as you are, so
Yeah.
gotta have some grace.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Why are some of these little spears and then some of them are not?
I think that flat piece goes inside the captain's hideout.
Inside the back.
Mm-hmm. The piece goes on the ship. Duh, said Mike. Shut up.
Dang.
Ooh, burn. Okay, I think I see where I might
Like, who thought this is actually going to stay secure with like this connection thing? It's so bulky up here, and
yeah, it's really not stable.
It really doesn't. And these pieces don't even stick together. Like, there's no stick or something that would secure them better. Funny thing is, they produce so many parts on here that it really wouldn't take a whole lot to secure it more.
Excuse me.
So you think this goes?
Oh, here. I'm sorry. Is that there in the back where you have it right now?
No, it's not.
Okay. Hey, Aurora. She's so happy now. Don't eat Daddy's head again. Not nice.
Oh, where did the hat went in back there?
Yeah, it was hanging on something. You just kind of toss it in there, honestly. Callan doing surgery on the ship. Yeah, basically.
Jeez.
Reconstructive surgery.
And I still, all to put two pieces on that Lizzie should have had on there. And there's still two more pieces that need to go on there. I have no idea where they go.
McMuck says, did she turn into a mouse? Yeah, I had a weird hiccup there that made me
yeah,
actually sound like a mouse. I've been hearing a couple squeaks in our wall. So I want to get that checked out. We found a whole bunch of like acorn nuts.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that.
Oh my gosh. So right next to our thermostat is the door that has the whole AC unit in the indoor one. And the other day, I forget why we opened it, but he opened it and he's like, oh my gosh. And there's like a bunch of acorn nuts just in there. And I'm like, well, I guess this semi-confirms my we have critters theory. So, also, whenever I hear that squeaking and movement in the walls, I hear Aurora come from across the house, and she'll just sit there and watch the wall where it is. So I know I'm not going crazy. I'm hearing it. Oh, she just covered her face. Lizzie, if Caleb started a motorcycle gang and sold Bionicles like drugs, would you take him into the authorities or no? No. Bionicles aren't illegal. Hoso says in all caps, Lizzie, you were supposed to explode at sunset, so I want to see you explode. Alright, Squidward.
That's silly.
Ah! Gary, you are gonna finish your dessert, and you were gonna like it. Hope I got that right. It's been quite a while.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Thanks.
I don't know where this hat goes, so I'm just throwing it in.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Callan, what was the most Oh, God, excuse me. Callan, what was the most egregious case of Lego build surgery that you had to perform?
Lego build surgery?
In terms of, like...
This is up there. It probably has something to do.
A unicorn?
That unicorn. Well, you did a lot of it, actually.
Yeah.
That unicorn is a pain.
It's beautiful, but...
It really is. And they got a new version in the works. They're going to fix the leg, so that's good. So I'll have a better time recommending that set, hopefully. Hopefully, I don't know. It might suck just as much as this. No, I'm just kidding. I liked the beautiful. The unicorn still looked pretty great. It just had required a whole lot more fiddling and was way too fragile.
Yeah. So. Yeah, its integrity was not
This is not as bad, I don't think, when it comes to just like generally moving it.
It's the masts
But
that
yeah,
have
the
the
masts
problem.
are a bit of a problem. And they're not as stable as they could be.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, like, they have these big, long things that attach by, like, 2 studs. Or like 4. Normally, you would think, like, a 2x2 connection point would be pretty stable. But when you got all this weight on it, you really need more. You need some axles in there to really secure it in. I'm kind of shocked they haven't done more of those.
Oh, so says Callan, you done freaking out over your blacked ship?
My blacked ship, whoa. The rate.
Well, it's 10:45 and we still need to clear, folks, so we should
Yeah.
probably...
We made it to over an hour.
I've yawned at least like 20 times in the past half hour, so...
So I guess we'll figure out later how the heck to put those brown bricks on there. But we did it, Joe-ish. Thank y'all for watching. iDub sucks. H3H3 sucks.
Everything
the ship
sucks.
is done. No, not everything. Sam Hyde is funny, even
That's
though
true.
he's a Nazi. Ah! But yeah. Thanks for watching. Gosh, why did you have to cut this one short? This is literally like peeking off. You cut the one that I
mean this
literally
thing?
Oh, it was the rope that was too short.
Yeah, I
already
accidentally
popped
cut the
up?
rope wrong. That was my problem.
And now they're already popped off. So
I cut this one correctly. I don't know what the heck happened.
well,
Oh, so
bye.
says... Oh, yeah.
have a good
Good night,
y'all.
guys.
We hands up high. I don't know what to